this wedding, you have to buy me a car.
Okay.
I'm not saying you cannot do wedding. No, I'm not saying you should not marry your wife. I'm not saying I want to get married with you. But my own is that Ramoto for me. Then we talk about Moto Olofe said money my worry. I've not really know how to drive. Just get me mattress. So after that time, when I got back from Dubai, Akpada day, started saying I want to pay Olo Kayamata, like pay me man polo as influencer, ati ba polo pe ewa do pe ko ti mo lo pe ko soju lasan pe ba lo se mara mọ́tò fún mi. Gbogbo àwọn kíní ẹ wá distress that people are saying is àárín àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tẹ́pọ̀ àwọn yẹn wá ń pè mí fi sílẹ̀ lọ tú níbi tó mú ní tó bá rẹni tó dé ẹ̀yin kọ́ lè máa sọ fún bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ fún pé wọ́n dè mí yẹn tí wọ́n gan tó bá pé mo dì ẹ́ ni tí wọ́n wá ń bá mi pé mo dì ẹ́ wọ́n kọ́ ló máa bá mi pé mo dì ẹ́ ò ní tiẹ̀ ní mọ̀ kankan ṣé o mọ̀ pé ó dé yẹn ni pé mo jẹ́ influencer pé mo polówó pé kọ́ wàrà kò mí pé bóyá
what's your business?
No, it's just the way to promote the business. Tí bá díẹ̀ wọn bí ẹ rí òní
rántí kankan. But do you use those products that you advertise?
But that's what makes us in the beginning say that when Mandy handles your promotion,
it takes your product to another level. So would you still be doing influencing?
Yes.
What do you call it? Influencing jobs. So like those Kaya Matters and all that, do you really use them and do they work?
Me alone.
So you influence those products, but you didn't use it particularly.
Yes, that I use other products, but that Kaya Matter and all of that because I feel.
Me yourself, you be real energy.
Now, so mo believe pé kò ní di pé en sọ pé on lo kan yẹn tó bá dùn. A guy will pay for it if you do tó bá fi price sí tó bá wà òkè tó jọmọ tó dùn kò ní di gbogbo ó máa kó wà pẹ̀lú mi ọkùnrin tó bá wà pẹ̀lú ẹ tó gbádùn ẹ òun ló máa wà ẹ naturally obìnrin mi wà tó dùn it's not about let me jẹ́ ó ní súrà gidi lára ó lè bá wà everything kó come out nice fún ẹ kí iṣẹ́ lọ déédéé kò dẹ̀ wọ́n pé okay ó dàbí style àti gẹ́ yìí o ó fẹ́ lọ ọkùnrin tó lè máa tó lè sọ pé òun fẹ́ ra mọ́tò òun fẹ́ ra kíní fún ẹ tí kò bá make owó tí kò bá rí owó àkúṣe òkín sọ pé òun kò fẹ́ lọ ra mọ́tò fún obìnrin àbí òun fẹ́ gbé obìnrin traveller tó ń fẹ́ so I feel like tó bá rí pé.
But when you were in Dubai you were posting yourself alone you didn't post the guy.
I can't post him because he's married. So
you knew he was married or you
at that time I get to know when I went to Dubai.
So wait, Mandy. So now you went on a vacation with a guy.
Vacation.
Vacation. Vacation. No, vacation. You went on a vacation with a guy and then you got on the vacation and then you realized that you went with a different mood, different energy and you realized that you were actually with a married man. So the minute you realized and you made your demand and he obliged your demand, the love continued.
Yes.
He has paid for destroying your emotions.
Yes.
So the whole fuckery business still went on as usual. So that means that it was all about the money thing. You yourself, you don't mind if you like make him marry 100 wives. That one no concern.
No. I actually like him. I love him. But what happened was that me only choice. And to fetch wedding, my wedding the next 2 months that time.
So you're getting married in 2 months time, and you're going on a fuckery vacation with another.
So it's not something that I can say.
Married men.
So the thing I can just say, let me just accept the fact that so at that moment, because I feel like.
So who broke up with the guy last? Was it you?
I'm on me, because the stress. My mommy said that. My friends said that. My wife said that. Oga, they go.
Mandy, I see a lot of people say on social media, like sometimes when they see people like you, they say, thank God if you don't have somebody like Mandy in your family. What does your family members, your parents, your close relatives, your childhood friends, what do they say about you when they see this character of Mandy?
Let me just say, I was brought up from a very lovely family, especially my dad. Go easy because my daddy me pastor ni won. Gbogbo ko ti mo de nse. Àwọn ọmọ tó ma son church pe se bo pastor. He accepted the fact that that is not who
which
she
denomination is. Was he a redeemer? Celestial. Okay.
They said the fact that is not who she is. Okofin. But
so your father also has to explain.
Yes, no, but there was one time, he was angry. Ó fẹ́ barúkọ mi jẹ́ ni, àwọn èèyàn máa pè mí, ọmọ ẹ̀ ló ń ṣe, ló ń pariwo lóṣù yìí. Mo jẹ́ pé wọ́n jókòó as bàbá tó bí mi àti mọ́mì.
Spoke to them.
Yes, mọ́mì. Kò sówó ẹ mọ̀. Wọ́n bá tọ́rọ́ kọ́bọ̀ tá à ń ṣe ibẹ̀ náà láti ń rówó tí mo fi.
Now, if see, this
so
is
your
getting
parents
funny.
Vehemently
agreed
to you being a content creator.
Yes.
So
why are you afraid of people's voice when I want to share gongo? They actually gave you support.
I'm actually afraid of people's voice because I can't do it alone.
You need the support.
Yes, and sometimes get to me. Mo pe mo tin dagbo ye kemi no ni kin te ni ọkàn tó máa bọ́.
I want to feel
love. But you know, did you know that I feel at the long run, Mandy will probably feel like, I don't think I should stop what I'm doing. I think she's just going through a stage of maturity in her life. That is making her feel like, I'm crying for this. I don't need this. I'm crying for this. When you get tougher, you realize that you need your money.
There are 3 things here. Mandy needs natural love. She also wants to feel what she gives. She's tired of maintaining the start. See, getting to the top is hustle. Do you understand? Staying at the top is a greater hustle. It takes a lot. Your bank account gets to a certain level, you can't afford to let it go down. You see a lot of married men that when they get home, they're frustrated, they nag, they become aggressive because they didn't make what they're expecting to make. The bank account is already dropping. You're not adding up to it. So it makes you go gaga. That's when sometimes you see them start to smoke, you see them start to drink, you see them start to keep women where they can go and ease out and all of that. So, Mandy, you've gotten to a point where you never expected. And now that you are there, you don't have what it takes to sustain it. Remember when we brought Sheila on the stage, Sheila said, all the trolls, the way people troll him, abuse him, threaten him and all that, it became an energy for him. But look at her here. The trolls, everything weakens her. But she still wakes up again when she thinks about the money and still wants to come back and push it on. But she's completely drained her energy.
I want to ask you a question. You know, in the middle of all this you said, some people actually stood up and wanted to, they said they loved you and wanted to work with you. They wanted to be in their team. What happened along the line? Because I learned some of them fell out with you. What happened at the long run? What happened? And the people that started with you, are they still with you?
The funniest part is that I always meet good people. Money lucky come. Money around fella. Like people that have money. One man meets me, but probably I don't know. They will just tell me.
I'm even talking about the industry.
Yes, yes. They just tell me probably they see me with any celebrity now. Probably I get to a point that I feel like if I'm with anybody, I will not make snap. I will not post it. That moment, totally what 10 years ago, but I don't know. Maybe probably they'll just go to that person DM me. You run mobile ambassador.
But the thing is, all of these celebrities that you come in contact with, is it that they also want to use your space?
I feel like they just used me.
But Tony Abraham, I met you at Tony Abraham, and I remember Tony gave you a word and promised you that both of you are going to the next level together.
Words of man. I mean, words of God.
Tony was really all out for you.
What happened was that? She said people called her that she should just stay away from me. But she said something that day that she cannot stay away from me. But I feel like, not because of her position, if I'm the one to, doesn't want me to stay. I don't know.
No, make you stay now. Why?
Yes. And then I thought him build the killing one love for a very long time. But I just feel like I would definitely miss someone that will like me one day. So at the point, I just feel like tell anybody, tell them, I won't lie. See celebrity by message me. I was just like, this person. But I get to a point where they were messaging me saying,
but Tiwa Savage followed you back. You throw party. But Tiwa Savage followed you back.
No. It was just cruise. I was just cashing. It was edited.
Tiwa Savage not follow you.
Now you understand that Mandy is actually a content creator.
I'm just switching like.
Mandy is
don't mess with Mandy.
So Tiwa Savage didn't follow you.
No.
I talk
No, they play.
Wait,
no, but Tiwa knows you.
That post? Who did that thing for you?
I have editor.
EFC is supposed to carry that person. I saw it and I'm like, Tiwa Savage followed you. So you only still so
I dey make myself happy.
Mandy Keys, the president of Olosho, has resigned from former president has resigned from being an Olosho, but you guys should just expect what you deserve on social media. Mandy is bringing it. More. So you edited that Tiwa Savage followed you back. If Tiwa Savage now comes and say, Mandy, what is this? How would you feel?
It's content, mommy.
So Tiwa Savage
that day where I post out, I was like, hey, 10 years support on my soul, me low liar. So I was just like, but she'll get to know that it was just cruise, that she can't get mad now because she combats in Connie Moshe. You know me, more imagination won't wound me. Tiwa back, follow me back. Tinta. Mo wo lórí mi. So I dey gas myself up.
You dey gas yourself up. So Tiwa Savage, just make her dream come true. Mandy don't go pay editor. Say you follow him back. So Tiwa Savage,
please,
on behalf of
me too, please,
you need to follow Mandy back.
Officially follow her.
So somebody
please.
needs to tag Tiwa Savage on this post. So to go to Mandy and see that Mandy don't dream. So make it a reality.
It must come to reality.
Mandy. So content still fool your body.
The only thing I think I need right now is good people around me. I can actually do anything.
Would you want to fall in love?
Yes.
You want to feel being loved?
Yes.
How long, your longest relationship, how long did it last?
That was my first relationship. Let me say 3 years.
So after then, you came into limelight?
Compel. Just and don't put
2 weeks. 1 month.
tó yẹ pa ẹ̀ náà agídí àti egungun mo fi ń ba pé jẹ́ kí n sáà ba dé mọ́ǹtì báyìí ó pẹ́ jù 4 months ni something will happen ṣá ni my kìnnì kan say that I cannot kí ló di ṣé mo wá so mo ti lọ bá mọ́ mi pé ṣé mo ní problem ni.
Mandy, if a young guy approaches you now and he just decides to say against all odds I'm taking Mandy home to mama. And you walk into a home where you're most welcome. And one of those sisters, my brother brought Mandy home. And she brings the reality of social media on you. How would you feel?
I always think of that thing. I get to a point, I was like, she mama, I'm married by. Mo ti lórí pé bí a máa kọ́ ṣe bí tí bá ti ready, máa kọ́ ṣe baby mama ni cause mi rò pé mo lè rọ. Like mo máa ń rò ń gbà mí pé mo ti fúnra mi wọ́.
You use your hand to destroy.
So sometimes fame gets into
you didn't.
You didn't destroy yourself.
It's just society.
You didn't destroy yourself. It's what the society pushed you into. So if eventually you now fall in love,
yes,
you know, say you then still carry you go house. You now fall in love, and that guy didn't even really know much about you, and that guy just wakes up one day and say, Mandy, so this is the real you. You hid this from me and this and that. How would you feel? Are you willing to tell any guy who is willing to take you who you were and why you did those things?
Some guys then I don't even know what I want to talk because you tell them this is my past later now.
That same past.
So I feel like just if you want me,
it's not gotten to your destination.
You get to know me yourself. I don't need to explain because I've gotten to a point that me only explain more. Anything you think about me, fine, it's cool.
It's okay.
Yes.
So those pictures, you're no longer into this, but those pictures, those memory, the internet never forgets.
Yes.
And then those pictures pop up. What do you intend to do about them?
I'll just be like, probably if I have money, a lot of money.
You pay them to...
About me delete video. About me delete pictures.
Mandy, you're giving up your fame. You're giving up money. It's going to be hard for you to make money. Your content needs to be extra crazy for you to stay relevant on that space. How do you want to apologize to the people you've already misled? And what do you think you can do now to change the narrative? Because you've obviously met some people, you've obviously negatively influenced some people's lives. Some people have taken it. I'm not
that type of girl.
Yeah, I really don't think Mandy can think of that for herself. I'm just being.
So they need to plan it out for her.
Yes.
So you still now need a management company. Now you still need somebody who is going to manage you. An experienced person who needs to take you through
on the same
this
spot,
performative journey.
On the same spot, they've always met her. They're still going to come meet the new her.
So she needs the new.
Yes.
Man, you need a new brand. You need a facelift. And this facelift...
And the sweet thing about Nigerians is the fact that once you sell a particular product to them, do a switch to them tomorrow. They still follow you.
There was a time I was feeling like I should go for Big Brother
Niger.
So
you want to go scatter?
But you can still go.
Yeah, I can.
Hey, Buka, are you ready for Mandy?
I want to go.
She can still go. She can still go.
I feel like let me just try. She can still
go.
People get to know the real me.
We can press.
People get to know the real me.
You can start a reality.
We can press.
You don't live in Lagos, you live outside Lagos, but you can start to post little things about you that people
I'm even planning to relocate to Lagos.
To Lagos?
Yes.
With a man or yourself?
No, with myself.
Are you in a relationship right now?
No.
You don't want to be in a relationship?
You want this men more. Mandy does not want it.
Mandy is tired of men.
Men. Want stress Mandy.
Mandy, I'm still waiting to hear from you. The people you misled, how do you... Are they taking a turn around with you, or you're going to leave them in this light?
I feel like the news... Now, person, I don't even know what to say, because you looking at me now, you are believing the social media.
But you did it perfectly well. You played the character.
She's an actress.
Perfect. You played the character perfect. I said people where they do
Olosho.
They
knows me as Olosho now. Now bring out the file. Be to me.
No, one Molosho. Now you see, the difference said they cast you, they won't come blackmail you. Now you take your mouth, advertise. Now you title yourself, say you be the president of Olosho. It's just content. But Mandy, that same content has influenced some people's lives negatively.
I know.
You owe these people. What are you gonna do? What's gonna happen?
I'll say sorry to her.
I think she has done a video.
How many times are you gonna apologize? Apology doesn't erase some things, Mandy. Didn't you think about this before? Okay, now, the only way I feel you can apologize to these people is to now look for how to change the narrative. So, do you plan to run an advocacy? Do you plan to start to talk to younger girls? Because in all of this, what Mandy played is social media and a farm. Everybody, they come there, plant, sow, make money.
Social media no be real life.
Social media no be real life. So, and one thing about social media that I realize is, once you're living that fake life, keep living it. Don't change it because you're enjoying it. And that's when you see, I so love her. She's my this, she's my that. And the minute there's something about you that just scratches you like this, they'll say, God, they start to throw you, insult you and all of that. So now, what do you intend to do to change this narrative?
I feel like having a platform that I can. The way I'm talking about Olosho is still the same way.
That's good. Content,
but it deals with money.
Self-value.
Yes.
Self-worth. Self-recognition. And that's why I asked you that question. Apart from this Olosho thing, what else do you have? What else do you have to bring on board to be able to rebuild the new Mandy? Rebranding takes a lot of money.
Yes.
Having to push your content. I saw a lot of blogs carrying you. Must have cost you a lot of money. You are spending the money that
free. I didn't used to.
Those ones were free. They just carried you. So now all these monies that you have been making, 500, 1 million, 200.
Do you know the funniest part? Since I've been making content, me so often blogger.
Because you are trendy.
But now that those flows will not, because you're trendy, because you're crazy, Mandy. You're really crazy. I can't do what you do for 500 billion. I cannot do it. I can't create a personality that is not of me. Whatever you see about me is me. If you say I'm blonde, that means I'm blonde real life. If you see me quiet, I'm quiet. If you see me I want to fight, that means I'm going to fight you real life the way I want to fight you. So now having to create another personality and perfecting that personality and wanting to change the narrative, I don't understand though.
Man, that's an old part of you. Now this is new.
So what do we expect of the new Mandy?
The cool Mandy, the gentle Mandy.
Can I beg for something? I don't want the cool Mandy.
They don't want the cool. I don't want
the cool Mandy. I want your content, but you can throw with the vocals, okay? But I want a new Mandy. I mean, the old Mandy.
No,
like
Mandy done the show and say the person where you say to Savage follow him. Make una dey wait.
That energy.
Dream big now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's Savage follow me.
Please, that energy.
Mandy's already dreaming big. Tiwa Savage, don't you follow?
Please don't bring that energy low.
I even Photoshop our pictures together. I have it too.
That's
my. I've not posted that one.
Please.
So they should still expect that one.
Many.
My own last words is, please, I beg you, do not reduce that energy. That energy is what we are looking for. We might not be a fan of the vocals, but the energy, please don't drop it for any reason. See, there's something you said about you talking to your parents about this, and that's a major one. It's never easy when you know you're going a particular way. Most people always take.
Emma Paro. The way that she with me, do you feel like I can actually get married? Like someone can marry?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Why not? Mandy, the truth of the matter is because of the social media energy that is here today. I personally
let me quickly tell Mandy
know a lot of people that have done worse.
Let me say this to Mandy. Let me tell you what I know.
There.
Should I tell you?
Jacob did worse than you did.
Mandy, marriage is not about you being perfect. Marriage is about two imperfect
people finding somebody who still like it that way. You see that craze where this girl they do
because even the guy self
that
grace.
craze where they do make she can't they do one for me for my house.
Outside that,
a lot
even
of
the
men
guy
don't like
grace.
women that are boring. That's why I see a lot of men when they find out that their wives are boring and not interesting, they go all out to pick all these crazy girls.
Because even the guy too has his own past.
Yes, because they like
people
who spice up their life. So don't talk down on yourself. You
Mandy,
haven't lost any of your values.
You go
Somebody's still gonna like you the way you are, love you, and see.
Internet is
see these people that you see that they are in high places. We're not going to mention their names. They are big and they are very visible today. Kesolo don't sleep with some of them inside moto.
Hello.
They don't do dirty things.
Hallelujah.
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 But what can I say about all these people, all these big celebrities? Every content to me, always that man confuse me. Every page me, every later you start telling me some people say that you should stay away from me.
And because a lot of you just like the same way you are playing a character, they are also playing a character that they don't want dented. Social media, I've told you, whatever you're coming to social media to do, be perfect with it. It's very rare for you to see people who are real on social media. You see people who will be telling you A on social media and they're actually doing B. But because you are being you and they don't want you to come and dent that image that they've built to a certain level because they are not keeping it real. You have not seen yourself that you go to some people's place, all these celebrity, Ejoma Fagbo, you people have to be smoking together, drinking together, enjoying your life together. And they will never post it on their status that Mandy is here. Haven't you experienced it? Because they don't want you to come. They feel that you are a mess up to them, but you are a real vibe and energy for them. That's why they will slide it to your DM, send you money, make you feel happy, make you feel loved, but they can't be proud of you.
I feel you're actually a good girl is the reason why you're thinking this way. I'm going to liken your case to somebody like Tunde Ednut. It says a word, and that word is simple. There's a time and trend for every brand. Now, he charges and collects every penny for everything he does because he knows in his head that there used to be a time where Instavlog was number one. And there's definitely going to be a time that he's not going to be where he is again.
But it's just too boring. I don't have friends.
You must know now. See, Mandy, a lot of responsibility come with being a celebrity.
It's a package. You must be able to handle it. You've seen it all now. That's why
most of celebrities you know.
Some people still want to do what they'll say that I want to take Mandy's space. I will do better than what Mandy is doing. Until they get to that point, that's when they will realize.
You don't
Sometimes
have friends.
When you don't experience it, when I was telling you then,
celebrities don't
Mandy,
have
when I was telling you then,
most.
you saw that. Wait, let me even ask you. That day when I was telling, what were you feeling about me?
I was like,
you were someone Joe.
Anything stop with
But now you have experienced it. So sometimes that's why they say experience is the best teacher. If you don't experience these things, you won't know. There are some people that will still be saying that, I go do pass her. Make I just blow make one of my video just blow. Until they understand that it takes a lot to manage fame, controversies, portraying an image that you're not perfect. Mandy, I call you a perfectionist. Perfectly well. You put your body on it. You put your voice on it. You put everything on it. Ibao.
Mandy, there are some tax that come with being a celebrity. And I can tell you for free for myself. You do not have friends. You only have colleagues. And once you have that in your head,
it makes it easier for you.
It makes it easier. You don't stress. You don't even bother. You don't bother. At the time anytime you see my phone, my call on your phone, know that I need you for a job. That's how the celebrity worked. Runs.
Do you now? It's like you're lonely. Do you have any? Do you have the urge to want to have sex, or do you use vibrators and all of that, sex toys and all of that? So how do you feel right now? Like, I'm used to sex all the time.
I'm actually used to it, so it doesn't get to me anymore.
It doesn't get you anymore. So you're not sex freak anymore.
Yes, my just son.
So you go drink.
Because I feel like you've actually allowed this person to in the next few months, next week you tell me the same thing. So let me just keep myself.
Is there any point where you ever thought that I'm just relocating, I'm leaving, this Nigeria doesn't belong to me anymore?
Yes, I actually thought about that even yesterday. Opportunity I just want to relocate, just stay away from Nigeria. This Nigeria.
Mandy, you have allowed social
Mandy,
media.
you need to rebrand yourself, and I'm so happy that you're doing that.